Tonight on The Edge, he's already currently serving a suspension handed down by the NFL, but there could be more trouble for Lions star Jameson Williams.
This one involves a recent traffic stop with Detroit police. Fox 2's Jessica Dupnack with the details.
Charges are not out of the question for Jameson Williams. Detroit police tell me they have submitted a warrant to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office, who will decide if having a registered pistol inside a car without a license for it is worth a charge.
Now I'm a fan.
Right.
We all are right now.
But we have to separate ourselves from that.
Detroit Police Internal Affairs launching an investigation to figure out why Detroit Lions wide receiver Jameson Williams was let go this month.
And the perception in the community could be that we're treating someone differently than anyone else, and we just can't have that.
October 8th, Williams, a.k.a. J-Mo, and his brother pulled over near Connor and Kirchville on Detroit's east side for allegedly speeding. Both had registered pistols. Williams was under a seat. His brother, who was driving with a concealed pistols license. Williams did not have one. Just cause for the officers cuffing and prepping him for an arrest. That's when they called a supervisor to the scene.
This sergeant happened to be a fan of the Lions, and that's evident from the body-worn camera.
The sergeant would make a series of phone calls to higher-ups, typical with a high profile in custody. At first, it sounded like Williams would go to jail, but that changed with the last-second phone call back from a lieutenant.
And the lieutenant's assessment of the CPL in the vehicle allowed for there to be the two guns, and he made the decision to go ahead and release them.
Williams got his gun back with no report taken. Commander McGinnis says they would have liked to see an arrest made, weapons seized, and a report taken.
The information was not shared up the chain as thoroughly as what we would like.
A statement from the Lions says in part, Jameson made us aware immediately that he was a passenger in a routine traffic stop on October 8th. We discussed the incident with him and have kept the league informed of what we know. Jameson has hired an attorney, and we will not be commenting further out of respect for the legal process.
Both occupants of the vehicle were completely cooperative during the interaction. There was no disrespect that was shared either way.
Now, as far as timeline, DPD's Internal Affairs says they likely won't have a conclusion for at least 30 days. In the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office, all we know is the case has been assigned to an attorney. Reporting on Detroit's east side, Jessica Dupnack on The Edge.
Well, a street in Livonia divided tonight all over politics.
One side swamped with supporters for Donald Trump, the other filled with people who want Kamala Harris in the White House. Fox News' Dave Kinchin fills us in on the dueling rallies.
Supporters of former President Donald Trump on one side of 7 Mile and Farmington in Livonia, and backers of Vice President Kamala Harris on the other. The mood cautiously civil, with moments of political tension occasionally spilling over. Did you see anything get crazy tonight?
I mean, some middle fingers going by, definitely, and maybe some unkind words here and there.
1 week until Election Day, and more Livonia police are now on hand after these frequent competing rallies turned physical. Just ask John Schmidt.
For the last couple of weeks, the Trumpanzees have come over and assaulted some elderly Harris supporters, me being one of them. I believe the Livonia police finally got the message that they should probably be out here before things happen than afterwards.
Business owners in the area say the pro-Trump demonstrations have been taking place here every Tuesday for several years. However, Harris supporters began staging their own counter-protest in recent weeks as polling between the two candidates tightened in the battle for Michigan's 15 electoral votes. Some of the flare-ups even happened while one of our crews taped an interview.
Nazi! Cause any polarizing. Any polarizing.
There you go. See, I just got called a Nazi. I'm the furthest thing from a Nazi, and Trump's the furthest thing from a Nazi as well.
Harris fans say they too were pelted with insults.
A few people from the other side were coming over trying to ruffle our feathers, but with having the police here, they went back and things stayed calm. So it was great. It's a good night to be out.
We found many on both sides hoping the heat cools down in the waning days of the campaign.
You know, it happens. Some people just can't control themselves, but we're doing all right this week, so it's good.
Meantime, many business owners in the area hope that these protests end soon. One business owner said they've lost about $2,000 in revenue with all of this going on. In Livonia, Dave Kinchin on The Edge.
Well, UAW's president once again weighing in on the race for the White House.
In a live stream tonight, Shawn Fain spoke directly to undecided voters, saying the result of this election will impact unions for years to come.
If the billionaires take back our presidency through their lapdog Donald Trump, you can be damn sure that every single CO in this country will smell blood in the water.
The UAW endorsed Vice President Harris over the summer. Fain says the union has recently seen a surge in support for Harris among union members. Well, we hope you had a nice time or got a chance to enjoy the outdoors today because we reached record high temperatures.
We have another nice warm day to look forward to. Captain Rich Luderman joins us with the forecast. Hey, Rich.
Hey there, Roop. Yeah, we made it to 79 today, and that's a record for the day. We have another warm day tomorrow before our next storm system out over the Rockies comes and spreads some showers into our region for your Halloween Thursday. You'll see it coming up in the forecast. Right now, just fair weather clouds streaming across the area. Nothing falling from the clouds. Some of us had a few showers to start the day, 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. Let's get right to the trick-or-treat forecast. I know a lot of moms, dads, and kids are waiting for it. There it is. It's going to be mild Thursday evening. Certainly some shower chances, but 65, so you're not going to need the winter coat this year, and that's a good thing. 79 the high today, 79 Grand Rapids. Look at South Haven, 81 degrees, even way up there around Mount Pleasant, close to 80 degrees. The old record was 77, set back in 1999. So there it is, a new record for today. And tomorrow, we're going to be up in that same 78, 79 degree territory. Right now, temperature's falling back just a bit, but still 72 at City Airport, 69 Howe, numbers in the 70s around Flint. There's that southerly breeze. That'll stick around for tomorrow and again on Thursday, but it certainly is a warm pattern, and it'll continue for another couple of days. Even your Halloween is going to be rather mild. Here comes that next frontal boundary. There's the showers, especially Thursday evening. Then in behind it, it does turn cooler for Friday and Saturday. Breezy, dry, 62. That's a low you might see in August. Look at this. Tomorrow, 78 degrees. Sunrise a little after 8 o'clock. Boy, it looks nice for tomorrow. Even Thursday is still mild. There are the cooler numbers Friday and Saturday. Clock change this coming weekend. Clock's back an hour Saturday night. And Election Day could be damp. Rupen Taryn, a full check starting at 4 a.m.
All right, good stuff. Thanks so much. A daring rescue in Mount Pleasant, all caught on police body camera. A car flipped on its side, engulfed in flames. The driver still inside.
And police raced against time to save the woman trapped, pulling her through the windshield just in the nick of time. Fox News' Dave Spencer with the unbelievable story.
It's just before 10 on Sunday night. A Mount Pleasant police officer running towards a burning vehicle. Without hesitation, he begins to hammer away at the windshield.
They were able to get fire extinguishers, and we have some tools available that we carry with us in the cars.
The 22-year-old driver from Sterling Heights cries out for help.
Get through the windshield.
Seconds later,
push yourself out. Who else is in there? Who else is in there? Is there anyone else in there? I don't know. You don't know who's in the car?
Clearly disoriented from the crash, the woman didn't recall that she was indeed alone in the vehicle. She was rushed to the hospital and then later released.
We don't have any extent on injuries, but if she was released, we just think that's a positive thing.
Incidents like that highlight the quick thinking and training that allows for reactions to take over when each second counts.
They were able to make a quick plan and get her out quickly.
It also highlights the importance of having the tools necessary to do your job efficiently. For example, having a multi-tool in order to break the windshield to get access to the victim.
Each one of our cars has one of those in it just for this type of crazy scenario that we're able to have something, to take action with.
According to the Mount Pleasant Area Community Foundation, a $2,500 grant allowed for the purchase of what's being called a Raptor breaching tool.
So it's a multi-use rescue tool.
The owner of the Michigan-based company, which makes the Raptor tool, is a retired Michigan sheriff deputy who went into business after seeing a need for such equipment.
It's a very good feeling for me to know that the tool is actually helping the officers, helping people by saving their lives.
We're told the cause of this fiery crash remains under investigation. Dave Spencer, on the Edge.